Matt from drawingtutorialsonline.com. We've got a really cool sketchbook video. Listen, it's getting really late. I want to go home and eat dinner. You got to check this. You missed the sunset, but that's actually a really, really cool view.
I just want to say thanks and bye, but I want to make sure you are recording yet.
We're recording. Say goodbye. All right. Yeah, check out that really cool sky. You just missed the sunset by like a couple minutes. So as you guys can see, we have a really, really empty classroom. It's late, and we have a killer student named Clara from Massachusetts. Clara, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh my God. So I call Clara Mrs. Sophisticated. Or Miss, I should say. Miss, let me not like rush her along. So Clara has just like a wonderful sketchbook, and I love the design sense of it. If I can't speak right now, you just have to deal with that, because it's late, and I've been in this room since 8:45. So let's go to it. Let's start flipping through this sucker. Now, I think Clara's sketchbook is completely different from everybody else's. Like, I just absolutely adore her design sense. Now, show us a little bit about this page. Like, tell us a little bit about it. Like, tell me your inspirations. Like, who's the artist doing the figure drawing? Claire?
Claire Wendling is an amazing French artist who I was recommended during my portfolio process, and she's amazing, and
Wow.
I love her. And her work is similar to Egon Schiele's, who I also really love. Just like the anatomy of their figures is gorgeous.
And you can find that online?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
And we have Glenn Keane and Hayao Miyazaki, who are very notable animators.
Wow.
Who are also inspirations.
So I love when students put their inspiration in the beginning. Now this is you, right? This is all
This
you.
is me.
So tell me about this, what you're doing. Like, you're just hanging out?
Yeah, this was in Madison Square Park, and I was just drawing people.
And you use what pencil and marker?
So Colorase is the base that I use, and I was using a Prismacolor marker for most of the lines, and then some of them are just regular marker, and then it's like a lot of mixed media on this page. There's color pencil, watercolor, pen, pencil,
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So you keep flipping.
Yeah,
keep flipping.
sorry.
That's okay. So what I really love about Clara's work is the expression. See, I told you I couldn't speak today. In the characters, like, look at that little rabbit. Like, that's just, so when you're drawing that little rabbit, you're just doing that out of your imagination, or are you looking at something?
No, that was out of my head.
And what about like the foliage down there?
Oh, that was at the botanical garden in the Bronx.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Needs a
So just
homework.
doing some homework stuff. And what I really love about the homework, that was the rough skeleton. So this is a long time ago. This is in September,
this is,
right?
yeah.
And you know, I love that like dreamy stuff that you do, the design sense with the blue, the line. And like these characters, now you gotta tell me a little bit about this character. This is all done out of your imagination?
Yeah. They are actually, like, one of them is my character and one of it is a friend's character, and it's from like a very old story that we made up together. Yeah, they're in quite a lot of the sketchbook.
And again, another phenomenal page. Like, this is just character design for you?
Kind of. This is what I wear. There's this great artist who I'm forgetting the name of. I think their first name's Tiffany, definitely. But she does these like color blocks with her outfits of the day, and I like drawing outfits as well.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Really gorgeous. So, you know, when I first started looking at Clara's sketchbook, like, it was, when I tell you, like, hold on a second, hold
Okay,
on.
sorry.
One page is design, shape, text, color. On this page is really flowy line, some anatomy, but you know, look at like the emotion in the character, look at the playfulness of the pose. That's what's so engaging to me looking at Clara's sketchbook, is all these different elements in there that are quite different. Like, it's not just drawing after drawing after drawing, which is fine too, but it's nice to see the mixture. So again, we have like a little bit of Matt's dull, boring homework, and then some design stuff. Nice character design, beautiful shapes.
Those two came to visit the class. That was
Oh.
way back in the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Partners in
gesture work.
crime. Gesture work is really hard, and this is a small sketchbook. I think this is what, 10 by 10?
Yeah, maybe less.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, quite small. I work small.
Beautiful. So I'm telling you, when you watch this video on YouTube, you're gonna see the progression, and towards the end of the sketchbook, like things really start to click. This is the exercise on the tone. I just like all the marker showing through on the other page, and then this page. So this is, tell us what materials you're using here.
These are micron pens for the lines, and then Copic markers for the coloring and such.
It's really gorgeous.
Thank you.
It's really gorgeous. Nobody else was really doing it. And then just using the red with the black. I mean, it's like genius. And then putting those like little shapes around. So if you're looking, let's say you're drawing in your sketchbook and you're stuck, like I really love what Clara did here with these red boxes and putting them in like patterns around the figure. I think that's really, really interesting.
Thank you.
More of the boring math homework, and then we see passion and emotion in the personal work. Beautiful touch with the pencil.
And then gestures.
Yellow and blue, 1 minute. Love it. The gestures at the end of the sketchbook, when you see this gesture of this guy, you're gonna die. Like, they're really incredible. There's just way more continuous line in the middle of the figure. Here's another page that I just, like, this stuff is what I really look for in a sketchbook. Now, tell us what medium you were using for this.
This is micron pen again and Prismacolor pencils.
It's a lot of little detail right there. And like, how long do you usually spend on a page like that?
That probably took me about 2 hours.
Nice. Yeah, that is, I hope the phone is doing it justice. It's just beautiful. And then once again, flowy line, diving into fabrics and costume.
I think I skipped a page. It's more a character design.
Fun stuff. Beautiful shapes. Modeling factors, matching values, 3-value studies, all stuff that you gotta do in maths class. So hold on a second. So you see that back, how the line is starting to wrap in, lower back, line starting to wrap in at the elbow. There's this showing of the spine. See, that's all very progressive stuff that's starting to make the figure look much more three-dimensional. Let me just reset my arms over here. Just got like a little shake going on. Okay, cool. That's better. You see all the variety here. So we have an interesting pose, believable figure, head to toe, beautiful color with the pen, and then a little teacup set with, you know, it's gorgeous. Like the line there with the ellipses is just perfect. So very fluid, lots of stuff going on there. I love all like the writing of the notes in class with, you know, the pen and ink stuff and character design, the facial expressions, gorgeous. Just a little chaos, mind relaxing scribble. Beautiful pose. Now that again is done out of your imagination.
Yes.
And what materials were you using there?
That is again, well, Colorase for the base, and then I inked it with micron pens, Copics for coloring, and then I went in with a white gel pen for the highlights.
And when you draw, it's just kind of like chilling out, like in your dorm room at night.
Yeah.
Cool. See, this is one of my favorite pages. You guys just got to chill with that girl with the axe. Is just phenomenal. Like that's just a really cool, fun page with those pinks and kind of purples. See, the cool thing about your sketchbook too is that you devote color, like a color theme, to single pages. That's fun. So is that all notes for class?
Mm-hmm. Those are storyboard notes.
So look at that. Just the body positioning and the limb gesture is pretty cool. Very dynamic. Guest art? Who did that?
My friend May. She's not in this class.
Okay. What major is May?
She's animation as well. I can't remember what block she's in though.
Hello, May. Is that you, May? Honestly, what the heck is alcohol?
No, that's Sabrina.
Okay. That's pretty funny. Nice. So it's actually really fun to have guest artists in your sketchbook. Again, you guys see the theme with the like limited palette on certain pages, not using every single color that's offered up. I like that a lot. So we're back to pink, black, and like a blue purple, which is gorgeous.
This is some digital work.
So you're doing this digital in what software?
Photoshop.
And you just kind of printed it out and stuck it in here. Now you're using like a tablet?
Yes, I use a Cintiq 13 HD.
Okay, I got the same one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
how long did it take you to get used to the smallness of it?
I had a smaller one before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like working small.
Yeah, no, it's a really great screen.
Some gestures.
See, I was looking at these like Clara, hold on, this page is phenomenal. Class ended at 3, and I drew with the model from 3 to 5, and I said, okay, come on back at 5, we'll film the sketchbook video, but leave your sketchbook, and I sat with it. This was one of my favorite pages, like, just the gesture on that model, the fabric, the lines in the fabric. Sometimes, like, less is more, and that's good stuff. And then the silhouetted shapes of the figures, phenomenal. 60 seconds, those are phenomenal. Much more movement. Like, look at all, like, when you do figure drawing, like, there's certain patterns that, like, a leg takes every time, patterns that an arm takes, patterns that the torso takes, and I'm starting to see the patterns now in Clara's sketchbook, which is just awesome stuff. A little bit of a scene, just out of your imagination, having fun.
Yep.
Coal erase pencil once again, and then is
start.
that from? So we don't call her Brazil. No, we don't call her Stephanie. We call her Brazil, and there she is. Hello, Stephanie. Stephanie usually eats all the donuts, and I love her for it.
I helped her.
So there it is. I love boys. That's what it says over there?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is pretty funky. And those are some strong-looking boys. Oh my God. Silhouette, beautiful shape. Love the skinniness of those two characters over there. Black and yellow, another different theme. Very energetic with those angles. Good, good, good. And this character over here, that is just a phenomenal little portrait. Now, is that a life drawing?
Yes, that is my friend Tess.
And where were you guys? Like,
we were hanging in Zara's room.
and you just drew her. That's perfect. Really perfect. So I love the mixture of the life drawings in there, memory drawings, lots of different things. You don't really draw much from photos.
Oh, no, not really.
And that is the girl that took my phone and took selfies, and that's the girl that everybody drew in class for portrait class. Hello, Zara. Beautiful flowy line, great expression and posture on both of those characters. Now this is one of my favorite pages. Like, tell me, like, you were just kind of like screwing around and just...
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to draw. My friend was like, draw some naked women. I was like, okay.
You have such diversity in the women. I love it. I love it. Really cool. And when did you start drawing? Like what age? Because those like little things those little portraits out of your imagination are killer.
Like professionally drawing or just drawing?
Well, drawing when you knew that you wanted to take it seriously.
Probably around like 4th grade.
Yeah. Did you have Mrs. Donnelly too? Yeah, 4th grade was it for me, Mrs. Donnelly. And what is this? I'm feeling foggy.
That was a day. It was actually maybe a week ago, and I just had such a headache, and I felt awful, and I just couldn't focus.
You see, you did such a good job because let me tell you, Clara can do likeness too, because that is the exact way that model looked. So that's really good stuff. Hold on, let me get the shake out of the phone. Get the shake out. Okay, we're back. Students and yeah, so I love that student. He almost looks like petrified to draw. Who is that? That one?
That's what's his name? He always draws.
Michael?
Yes. It's yeah.
Don't even say what he draws. Don't even say it. Oh my God, that's too much. Now, do you guys see these life drawings, like how much more expressive movement, gesture, volume lines? Crazy improvement, in my opinion. Crazy, like these are some pretty funky poses and they're really hard to draw. And like I think those are your 2 best life drawings in the whole book. The foreshortened quality would like really freak some people out, but I think you nailed it. Lots of movement. And then this is just so fun. What is this? What did you do this in now?
All right. This is Prismacolor, and the background is poster paint with some colored pencil on top of it for the accent.
And that flips. You've got to be kidding me. That's pretty cool. Wow, very nice. And flip her back. Like look at the little stuff on the face with the skull. And what is that on the side? Like a video camera with like a microphone?
Yeah, it's like an astronaut helmet, and I didn't really use a reference, so I kind of just like went with what I thought would like make a look like a communication device attached to it.
Gorgeous.
So,
so I mean, and you gotta understand, this is just screwing around in a sketchbook. It's not like, yeah, right? You would call it screwing around in a sketchbook?
Just experimenting.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Nice. That's hard to do, that type of stuff. For me it is, at least.
Yeah, and the next few pages are just calendar.
Yeah. That's what I wanted you to do at the beginning of the semester.
No, I did. I did. Yeah, I just put it in the back so I wouldn't like see it every day and I knew where it was.
Bet on me then. And then my favorite page is this. I mean, the posture, the pose, the color, like this final page in the sketchbook kind of embodies what the whole sketchbook is about. It's very designy, it's very colorful, it's very fluid, like it's just different, and it's Clara. And when I look in Clara's sketchbook, why do I keep saying Clara? I have one of those brain skitzes going on. When I look in Clara's sketchbook, like I see like her style. It's almost like she's inviting us into her home, and you walk into the living room and you get a sense of Clara's style. So it's really cool. I want to thank you so much for sharing your sketchbook. And no Tumblr?
No Tumblr.
No Deviant?
No.
No Instagram?
No.
All right, you heard it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You heard it from Clara. There is no social media for sharing, so I hope you enjoy this. I'm going to take some still photos of her work, and you can check it out at the blog. Be good.